And now it's recording. You can just press share screen again. And make sure it's that first option and just click share on the bottom right. And then you can press present again. That's on. Okay. If you ever need any help though, let me know
Okay.
for clarification. Hello.
She's
What's that? Okay. I keep waiting for school in Spanish. Okay, so entonces todo va a ser español para ver. Sí, ya se lo. Okay. You can go and what is Spanish? No, okay. She was assisting so. Okay. To 21 Sunday. Okay. Okay, okay. Ay, me mandó mensaje, voy a tener el teléfono. Gracias.
You think you're okay enough to explain the warm up? I feel like I'm a fuck it up and explain.
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, cool.
I should have made the example on there instead. On the presentation.
You can do it on a whiteboard, or I can write it out on
Yeah.
the whiteboard real quick. Want me to?
You want to do number one?
Yeah, I write out number one, and then you can just.
You can do the dot, dot, dot like they did.
Want me to write out full sentence and then do the dot dot?
Write the full sentence and then underneath write what we want from them. Hello. Perfect. Probably wait a couple more minutes.
Yeah, I was
and then
just-
come to-
Just thinking about stand or sit on. I think I might stand. We'll see. I might just flip that.
You can probably try using the mouse on that vest right there or something if you want to stand. It's a wireless mouse. Yes, please sign in. So did you want me to speak first or do you want to go and talk first?
Oh, you can go up and just do the warm up and then I'll be okay after that.
Actually, I'll see if I got any emails. Oh, I got text messages. Hello. Hello. How are you feeling, Christina? Oh, yeah. Have a good time.
Mhm.
Someone just told me they're gonna be like 10 minutes late, so
Okay.
probably fine. Did we all sign in, by the way? Anyone who can sign in? Okay. Thank you, Christina. I think we can get started with our warm up. If you want to flip to the next slide. So we're gonna be, going over the questions that we've talked about so far. But instead of asking each other the questions normally, I thought it would be a good idea for you guys to learn the content words in the questions. So I have an example here. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Instead, you'll be asking each other why flag 13 stripes. You can understand what the question is here, correct? So this is just a way to you to get used to what content words are, what to listen for when you're in an interview, so that it's easier for you to know what they're asking. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay. Christina, would you like to help me pass out paper? I'm feeling a bit down from the weather today as well. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome to the So I've given you guys a list of every single question we've talked about in our civics portion. So the first one is our example, why flag 13 stripes. So you want to be able to ask each other those questions like that using content words. If you can flip to the next slide. I actually have a definition here of what content words are. So they convey the main meaning of a sentence, including people, places, actions, and dates. Parts of speech are usually nouns or adjectives and main verbs. So content verbs are usually stressed when being read out loud. So what do we have? 38 questions. So if you guys want to take turns asking these questions using content words, I think that would be a good place to start. And then to everyone on Zoom, I posted this on Google Classroom. So if we can probably put them in the breakout room and they can talk to each other. Okay. Any questions? Do we have an even number today? Or one off? We probably have one group of 3. So do you 3 want to work together? Okay, and then let's see, you 2. If you're Christina, do you want to work with Rosa? Yeah. Did I remember that correctly, Rosa? I know. Dang it, right. Your name. You're Rosa. Ah, thank you. David, right? Do you want to work with our group? If you want to do it, you can work. If you have any questions, let me know on how to form a question with the concept words. Why? Yeah. Was everyone on Zoom able to find that list?
Yeah, but where we gonna write I mean, I see the questions, but where we gonna write and the chat?
So you will be asking each other those questions.
Oh, each other. Oh.
Yep, so you want to be able to ask
Where is Christina? Where is Christina?
in class today. She's right here in front of me.
Oh my God. Okay.
I'm gonna put you guys in a breakout room. And you three can talk to each other about those questions.
Okay.
Teacher Amy,
I'm sorry, can you say that again?
may I speak with you before you continue with the class?
Oh, okay, sure. Do you have a question I can answer?
No, I want to say thank you to you for the help, for the class and the time that you spend with me for learning. I appreciate it really, really much. I have my interview today and I passed.
Oh, you had your interview today and passed. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. So I want to say thank you for all your help. And that's all.
I'm glad you passed. Congrats.
Thank you. I
would you-
appreciate it.
Would you be interested in coming to class and talking about your experience?
I can. I'm leaving so far.
Okay, that's okay. Well, I thank you for letting me know.
Thank you. Thank you for your help and for teach me. I learned too much.
Oh, that's good. I'm glad that helped.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for sharing that.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thanks, you too.
Thank you.
All right, so I'm gonna put you guys in breakout rooms now so you guys can talk to each other about these questions.
Okay. Okay.
Do we all have access to the list?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna put you there. And if you have any questions, I'll be on the other computer.
Okay.
Oh, cool. All right, thank you. Okay, I will do that. You can move this around if you'd like. Let's see.
I was gonna sit on that.
Oh, it's
Oh.
connected from the charger. No one else is in this breakout room.
Nobody else joined it.
Right now we're going over our formats.
That's fine. Just wanted to let you know I was here.
Oh, thank you. We're fine.
No, it's not gonna work.
How do you listen to them?
Huh?
Is this currently muted?
Oh, turn the volume, because I turned it down.
Oh, the keyboard.
It's like for tablets.
Okay, can you guys hear me now? Okay, sorry, I'm not sitting next to the computer today. The, Karina, do you have the sheet with you? Do you see it? That's the sheet there, Karina? Or do you need me to show you how to find it? Okay, well, while we wait for Karina, do you want to work on these questions with me then? Okay. Do you want, I gave the first example already of why flag 13 stripes. Do you know the answer to that? Correct. Right, but we want to try, so we want to use our content words. So if you see, on the first one, they're Y, flag, and 13 stripes, they're all underlined. Those are our content words, those are what we're trying to convey. So you want to use transitional words like those that and just use the keyword to the question. So for the next one, you would ask why flag 50 stars. Yeah, that's the second one, but you want to ask it like why flag 50 stars, because we're only focusing on keywords. Oh, okay. So do you want to try the third one? You're close for that time. I think for this one, you would say, what show loyalty when say Pledge of Allegiance? Do you know the answer to that? The United States or the appropriate answer. Do you want to try the next one? Yep. What name of national? You're getting better. Yeah, you don't need of the because those are not necessary words. So you can. Oh, it is. I didn't even noticed that. But yeah, you wouldn't need of the for that sentence or question. It's okay. So the answer to our national, what our national anthem is the Star Spangled Banner. You want to put like a timer on for maybe? Or we can check. You can put it.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do we?
You can just press number 8.
Oh. Oh, okay.
And then just press the start.
The 2 minute.
Sorry. So let's do number 6 then. Do you want to try that? Yep, that looks close. You don't need to do it. That one is just a transition word, nothing of a keyword. But that one was closer. Do you know the reason? Yep. Yeah, freedom. Okay. Do you want to
We have about 9 minutes left.
try the next one?
I see.
Number 7. Yeah, that was perfect. And do you know the answer? Correct. Good job. Okay, let's do the next one.
In the United States.
You could say name American Indian tribe, United States. I think that would work as well, but you're good. Do you know an American Indian tribe? It's okay, it's a long list. Cherokee is very popular though to use. Oh, it's a good one. We have to love those popular ones. Okay, let me read this one to you. Okay, there are 13 original states. Name 3. Good job. Yes, those are all great ones. Yep, why colonists fight British? Not quite. There's a different reason. Oh, it's okay. No worries. It's in our previous slides as well if you want to look at that, but they fought because of high taxes, I think, or high taxation. Why British? Why did British?
Oh, that's one.
Yeah, because of high taxes. So that's another one. I don't remember. Yeah, there was a good amount of choices from there. I recommend looking at your question. If one, I think the easiest is though. This one's asking what it does, not when it was created. So that's still part of it. You want to pay attention to what or when? It's okay. That's just gonna require some studying then. Okay, let's do the next one.
So just like it has.
Yeah, July. Yep. Do you remember any names, maybe? Yep, correct. That is the right one.
Yeah,
Good job. We have like 5 more minutes left. Do you want to keep going?
okay. What are
Yep.
So.
It's okay. I'll let you look that one up because I think there was 3 options for that one, if I remember correctly. It's not so, I think we covered this last. Oh, no, prior to that, Thursday. You'll find it there. Okay. Let's see, where were we? Oh, 15 now. So, who, father of our country?
Yeah.
Yep. Who, father of our country? Yep, that is correct. Yep, that's also correct. Can we move on? I would say that as what's one responsibility only for US citizens.
Okay, ser ante
Yep, those are both correct. Close, you could say it as name one right, only United States citizens. The only wording I think of it one word. Yeah, both are right.
Everyone living in the United States.
So close at the end, but you got it.
Freedom of expression and religion.
Yep. 20. I think I would say that as what one promise you make when you become a United States citizen.
Be loyal to the United States.
Yep, correct. Do you know anything about voting?
Ser ante
Oh, like do jury duty? That's not quite it. Do you know about who can vote?
and 18 and older.
Correct, you have to be 18 or older to vote. You can also say that you don't have to be to vote. You can be any gender to vote, so you can be women, or you can also say that you can be a race to vote.
Up to E. Go for president. Editing and audio.
Correct. We have about like 15 seconds left. Do you want to do the last one?
Okay, well, I went to the and one was the band and the
So this is something else from that. This is asking what you can do to help your participate in democracy. So you can, help with campaigns, so what we did. There's a list of options that you can pick from as well, but you just know that you have to know two. No, not quite. So they're asking like what you can do. So you can like help run a campaign, or you can, I think voting in the federal election is also a way to participate in democracy. So those are two options that you can say, but there's more options that you can pick from, in your 100 questions so that you, whatever's easiest for you to remember. Okay.
That's a fucking fish.
So you can say like you can help with the campaign, or you can vote in the federal election. Those are two ways that you can do it, but like I'm saying, that if you look on the 100 questions and look for this question, there's more options you can choose from, so it might be easier ones for you. Okay, I think
Ready?
we're good. You know how to end the breakout? Go back to that window. Do you have any questions before the breakout room closes?
Do I escape?
Hold on the window.
Oh,
Conform. Close all rooms. Okay. And we're gonna go back to class time.
Can I have everybody's attention, please? All right. We're just gonna go over one together. Oh, it'll be easier this use. You got it? Okay. We're gonna go over one together just to see if everybody got it. Excuse me. Oh, we're gonna go over one together, if that's okay with you guys. What political party president now? There you go, Democratic. Okay, so we're going next. We're gonna have Jenna come up, please. She is here to talk about her tutoring opportunities. Her number is down here. You can either call or text her, and she'll explain them.
Propaganda there for you.
Wow. Thank you.
My name is Jenna Forenstra. I'm a teacher here at the YWCA. I teach ESL and I help people get ready for their citizenship test. So these people teach you everything you need to know, but sometimes it's nice one-on-one for you to work whatever part is difficult for you. That's my job, to meet with you, one or two people, and work on the speaking, the writing, the reading, the 100 questions, whatever part you think is most difficult for you. So I'm extra help. They're great. I'm a little bit extra. I can meet with you 1 hour every week. I can meet with you 2 times a week. If your interview is soon and you are nervous, I can meet with you more. If your interview is 3 months or 4 months and you want to meet 2 or 3 times, it's your choice. You tell me when you would like to meet. I can meet you here. I can meet you at the Gale Borden Library. We will find a time that is convenient for you. This is my job, so I'm available for you. So please, you can text me. I don't always answer my phone, so please text me if you're interested. I can meet with you 1 time. We'll talk and see what you would like. And then I can help you. I know I can help you at least a little, so you will feel confident when you go to your interview.
Miss Jenna,
Question.
I don't even have an appointment yet, but I feel very desperate. And I would like to go over the 400 questions. Can I text you
Yeah,
to make an appointment?
some people don't have an appointment yet, but that's okay. You can get started with me, especially since you are in the class.
Yeah, because I tried in the past with Brenda and Maria, but they told me that the supervisor said that I am not a priority case since I don't have an appointment yet.
It doesn't matter for me.
Oh, perfect.
If you are planning to have an interview, you can text me, meet me, and I will help you with whatever you want. Any other questions?
How do you say your last name?
Don't bother.
Okay. Mrs. Kate.
Jenna, just call me Jenna. Other questions?
Are you available in the afternoon?
Yes, I'm available in the morning at the Gale Borden Library because here is full of class. In the afternoon or evening, I can meet you here. If you want to come alone, that's fine. If you want to come with another person, that's fine. Just, we will keep it small so I can help you individually. That's my goal. Okay, okay?
It's for an hour, right?
It's usually an hour. If your interview is soon and you want to work more, we can do more. What did I forget?
Nothing I can think of, you covered everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Here is my cheat sheet. Oh, I gave it to you.
Here's my cheat sheet. Who, what, when, where, and why.
I'll make sure to scan this and upload it to our
Okay,
Google Classroom.
that's great. Okay. All right. Thank you, and maybe see you later. Oh, I forgot the best part. It's free. It's free. It's part of my job here at the Y, so it's free. Okay. You're welcome.
Please use Jenna, guys. She's good.
Yes, Jenna's super awesome and super helpful. I recommend working with her for
Because this last one, okay, how many more weeks?
like 4, I think it's fine. This is their 6th class. Yeah, so we have 12 classes total, so we're halfway today. Okay. So 3 months.
I'm teaching again in the summer. Yeah. Yes, same times. Tuesdays, Thursdays, 5 to 7. Be the same. You want to explain this further? Oh, you need to circle.
You can by the last part and just drag it. Okay. You don't know I don't know why that has to be like that.
I don't know how to take the,
Okay, I'm gonna just pop them down here. I've not been in for you today, so I hope you guys are fine. If I can get everyone's attention here, please. Can I get everyone's attention, please? Over here, please, can I have attention? So I wanna talk about this briefly because I noticed that the problem in this class, it's not a huge one, but I think it would help improve the quality of this class. So I think we should all start raising our hands with questions or concerns you may have when someone's talking, or you have a question, or I ask a question and you want to answer, please raise your hand. I want to be able to provide a safe space where everyone can get an opportunity to speak. And they won't feel overshadowed or anything like that when they want to talk in class, because we're all here to do the same thing and learn. So I would just, if you could please raise your hand, wait your turn, respect others, and make sure you engage with respect to others. To help make this class a bit nicer for everyone, especially for those who might need some more help and they have questions. It's just easier, I would say. Do you have any questions regarding that? Okay, cool. I want to talk over so that everyone has a chance to speak. Not because I hate you guys, I promise. Okay, that's all I have to say about that. But if you have any questions or concerns, please let me know.
okay. So we're gonna start with a little review from what we've been over so far. So what is one responsibility that is only for US citizens? To vote? Any other one? Vote? Vote? Vote in a federal election or serve on a jury. You can pick either one, whatever one is easier for you. So if you thought serve on a jury too, you're correct. Name one. Oh, let me see. What's it saying?
Well, that one was name one responsibility, I think.
Oh, okay. Name one right only for United States citizens. Yeah. Okay. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States?
Of expression, freedom of speech.
Hey.
Cut you off there really quick. It might be better if everyone had their name cards out, so then you can probably find your names out easier. We're still learning names. So it might be better if you kind of can see your name, so we can call you out if you want to answer. Does anyone here need paper to write their names on? Okay. Sorry, I just thought I'd make it.
No, it's fine. So you're right. Freedom of expression, freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, freedom to petition the government, freedom of worship, the right to bear arms. So two of these on this list, whichever is easier for you. I'll give you a chance to look it over. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Edgar? What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Perla? Say that one more time. Obey the laws. Be loyal to the United States. Yeah, good. Give up loyalty to other countries. Defend the Constitution and the laws of the U.S. Obey the laws of the United States. Serve in the U.S. military if needed. Do important work for the nation if needed. And again, be loyal to the United States. What is the economic system in the United States? Arlen? Market economy? Does anybody know the capitalist? Capitalist economy or market economy. Either choice is fine, whichever is easier for you. So capitalist economy or market economy. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Sandra? Fought for civil rights or worked for equality for all Americans. Either one is just fine. I'm guessing fought for civil rights would be the easier one, but you want to try the other one? Yeah. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Any more, Edgar? Uh-huh. Any more? No? Okay. So citizens 18 and older can vote. You do not have to pay a poll tax to vote. Any citizen, woman or men can vote. A male citizen of any race can vote. So you just need to know one of these. Is there one that's easier for most of you? 18 and older can vote? Okay. No, you could just say that any citizen can vote. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. 18 and older. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote, join a political party, help with a campaign, join a civic group, join a community group, give an elected official your opinion, call senators and representatives, publicly support or oppose an issue, run for office, or write to a newspaper. So you gotta think about 2 ways of these. Give me a second to look these over. Also, if I'm going too fast, just tell me to go back. No hard feelings. So, when is the last day you can send in federal income tax form? April 15th. So April 15th, it has passed. So, what did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Fought for women's rights, or you can also say fought for civil rights. So either one is fine. You can say fought for civil rights for both Martin Luther King and Susan B. Anthony, if that makes it easy for you, but Susan B. Anthony also did fight for women's rights specifically as well. Okay, so for this one, can everybody get out some sheets of paper? Have them right on the board? Okay, so how do you want to break them up?
Huh?
How do you want them to break up still?
Yeah, so see whatever way they think they're more comfortable with.
You want to explain it? Yeah,
Yeah,
you explain it.
it's not arranged, but we have already on there. Okay. So I created another writing activity for you guys. So this one, we have this lovely image here. And I'm gonna need you guys to split it up into 3 groups. The first group will be the people who aren't too comfortable with English. Our second group are people who are a bit more comfortable with English. And our third group are people who are pretty fluent in English. So we have it, so this is group 1, group 2, group 3. Okay, you guys want to move right now?
But one was fluent or the opposite?
One was opposite, so fluent would be 3. Fluent 3, 1, 2, top. And then 2 is like in the middle.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So everyone can just move to where they find, where they think they would be in English.
So we need to talk about the English one.
Yes, the image on the screen.
So group 1 over here, if your English is not that good, I'll go group 1. Group 2, it's more in the middle, you have some English skills and more comfortable. Group 2, and group 3, people who are really good at English or really comfortable with English, go.
I think they're pretty
Okay, are we all comfortable with the groups here? Like, are you comfortable with where you're sitting in your terms of levels of English? All good? Cool. So here's what I'm gonna have you guys. We're gonna be talking about this image, but to work with the levels, I want level 1 to just use 1 word, 2 words to describe what you're seeing in the image. So you can say hat, shoes, street. Couple of examples, just 1 or 2 words. And you'll be writing in this 1 word right there. Maybe I have to clip it. We'll make this group 1 right here. Group 2, you guys will be writing small sentences, just very basic sentences on what you see on the board. And group 3, I want you guys writing a bit more detailed and oriented sentences, what you see on the board. A bit longer, a bit more complex. Okay. So, does that make sense to everyone? Okay, so group 1 will be here, group 2 will write over here, and group 3 will write on that board right there. So I would say talk to your group members, maybe have someone write everything down, and then bring everything up here. Plan? Yeah. Okay. Let me know if you have any questions.
You want a timer?
And then, sure, and then for everyone on Zoom, you can type what you see in the image in your most comfortable form. So if you feel comfortable with just 1 word or just sentences, you can go ahead and type that in chat and I'll look at that.
10 minutes, 9 minutes, 8 minutes, 5, 15.
You think 15 is enough?
I don't care.
15 is fine.
You're
What
boss.
do we need to do? What do we need to do?
Okay.
You want to raise the volume a little bit on my computer?
Excuse me, what do we need to do?
Okay, can you hear me okay? If you want to explain here. I'll just explain.
Here, you can unmute yourself on there and I can mute this if you want to.
Yeah, what do we need to do?
Meeting. Okay, can you hear me okay over here?
Yeah, I hear you.
Let's not do.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, we're figuring this out as we go. Oh, pretty long enough. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have you do is type whatever you're comfortable with. And what you see on this picture. So if you feel comfortable with just like writing a couple of words down, you can write a couple of words down in the chat. If you want to write a couple of simple sentences, you can write a couple simple sentences explaining what you see. Or if you feel more comfortable with English, you can write more detail-oriented sentences that are a bit longer, more complex. It just depends on what level of English you're comfortable with, but I do recommend just writing what you see.
I I just put this one because I won't be able to write it more because I'm gonna start driving. I just post this one right now on the chat.
Oh, you won't be able to write anymore?
Yeah, no, because I'm gonna start driving
Okay,
to home. So I just
fine.
wrote this one right now.
that's okay. Thank you.
Okay.
And,
But I will be listening. So I'm
okay, sounds good. So we're gonna
still
probably be.
listening. I still listening.
Mhm.
Yes.
We'll probably be a bit silent until everyone here is ready to continue. So
Okay,
you should
okay.
be good for now.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. They're not working together.
Mm.
Should they be?
It could be. Are they-
Those three are working separately from the rest. We should probably have them talking together. Yeah. Good job, Karina. Yes, that is correct. Do you see anything else that you could type?
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure I'm not overloading you or something.
No.
Sure.
We're going to write a sentence about that picture.
Everything you see in this picture, you can write a sentence about. So you can write about, you can say that the road is gray. You can do something like that, right? And for two, you don't have to go to.
But what is your favorite language, right? We want to work with which one is your I don't know. When everything is. Did you do that every year? Es correcto. Yeah. So. So the kids are here. Yeah. Nikita, no, five different cultures and languages, a lot of dialects. So, my teacher but it's not my culture planning. Yeah, the people there, but anyway, it's fine. Yeah, but you guys have that. You can never point it out to you. There's the thing, point out, and you feel the parade. That's the right job. There's a parade. There's a parade there. And that was, Friday. Yeah, thank you.
So I think after those 5 minutes, we give them time afterwards to write on the board. How much did you put? 15?
Yes.
I don't like that. I can't just put 15 on there. I have to put like 9 and then add 1 every time. You can probably look at the mail or something. So they were trying to like go into like my veins to do infusion, and this doctor. Do you want to do it?
Have them, one person.
Yeah, if you want one or two people on the board to write down their sentences. Or just whatever they have.
Excuse me. Can one person or two people from each group come up and write on their respective board? Somebody from group one want to come up here? Thank you. Put this back over here.
Yeah, for sure, take it.
Ooh, that was, what did I just do? Oh.
It's okay, it's just the HDMI. Reconnect this. Oh my God. Yeah, I think you should.
You guys want to go up here? That works.
You know what, you know, the line target and I talk to them time. Oh, I never tried that. I have It's right.
We can have them walk. Yeah, way to finish up like you did. I like that. They sent it. Yeah.
I think specify.
Yeah, but if you go on the chairs, it's beautiful.
More than just hold it, just like that in the middle.
Yeah. Possible to try to audio. Because it's the audio random.
Okay, everybody, so we're gonna have you guys read out the group answers, so we're gonna start with group 3 over here. You guys, somebody wanna read yours?
Everybody at the same time. 1, 2, 3. We see a group of patriotic kids who are celebrating the Independence Day parade. The kids we see are all riding their bicycles while showing their American flags.
So some good sentences. Very English to me, so. Group 2?
Group 2, do you guys wanna, somebody wanna volunteer from your group 3? Huh? No, you can, one person is fine.
People are celebrating for July 4th, and the kids are parading and wearing black colors.
Good. Does somebody back there wanna read your guys's? If you wanna walk up here to see, if you guys can't see.
Yeah, we can stay up here, present it.
They wearing black.
I read it out loud again so everybody can hear it on Zoom, because the second sentence was the children are very happy because they are on the July 4th parade and they are wearing the flag colors, red, white, and blue. Good job putting them in the correct order, guys.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go with group 1. Does somebody want to volunteer?
The keys are playing on their side. Birds.
Okay. The kids are playing and there is a parade. Somebody else, or if you want to keep going, you can, whatever you feel comfortable with. You don't have to if you don't want to. It's easier to say. It's easy now. The children are participating in the parade carrying the American flags. Your last sentence? They're wearing shirts with the color of the flag. Good job, guys. You guys put some great sentences together.
You guys have it in group 2. With that, with those skills.
Yes, they could. Everybody did good. Thank you. So now we're gonna get into the civics part of the lesson. I'm gonna be doing this part today because Amy's not feeling well, as she told you guys.
So we can talk to our.
Yeah.
Yes, please. Amy, how do I get this off the screen?
Huh?
How do I get this?
Restart. And then above it, bring it down.
Huh?
Like just bring it up. Because the Zoom thing is blocking. And then starting out top down.
It won't let me.
Okay, drag the Zoom thing out of the way, just move it to top left. And then see that little minus again.
Oh. Oh. Okay. There we go.
Do you want to press play on the top left? Oh, there it is. Nice.
Can you pass me my water, please? Thank you. Everybody ready? Everybody good? Okay, perfect. Okay, so we're gonna start with the civics lessons portion. We're gonna go over some definitions of words that might be a little tough in the PowerPoint. So the first one is delegates. which is a person or persons sent to represent a person or group, i.e., representative. Representative democracy is our form of government where the people choose the leaders that make the decisions for them. So that's what we do when we elect the representatives and the senators and president and mayors and everything like that. Diplomat is an official representing a country abroad. So that's basically like me sending Amy to Canada to discuss some problems that we're having or anything like that, but while she's representing the US. An almanac is an annual calendar containing important dates and statistical information. A petition is a formal written request typically signed by many people appealing to authority with respect to a particular cause. Any questions about that? No? Okay. And a postmaster is a person in charge of the post office. You're going to see postmaster general later in here, and that's just the person at the very top in charge of the post office. And then so now we're going to talk about the US Constitution. So when we say supreme law of the land, that is when we're talking about the Constitution. And no law can go against the Constitution. So whatever's said in the Constitution is the standard, and no governor or anything in a state can make a law that can overwrite that law. And the Constitution was written in 1787 and has lasted longer than any other country's constitution. So when we're talking about the Constitution, you only have to know 1787, unlike the Declaration of Independence, where you need to know July 4th. Anybody know the year? 1776. So don't get it confused with the Declaration. Declaration came first, so that date should be before when you think the US Constitution is, which is in 1787. And the Constitution has a system called representative democracy, which we just discussed in the definitions slide. Citizens choose representatives to make the laws, and the Constitution sets up and defines the government and protects the basic rights of Americans. And that's something you need to know for your interview. So if they ask, what does the US Constitution do? The answer to that will be sets up and defines the government, or you can choose protect the basic rights of Americans. So you just pick one of those. Everybody good? The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution, and it's we the people. This is also something that would be on your interview. It could be possibly. So if they say the idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution, the answer would be we the people. With the words we the people, the Constitution states that the people set up the government. The government works for the people and protects the rights of the people. In the United States, the power to govern comes from the people, who are the highest power, and then in turn, the people elect representatives to then make the laws. And this is the founding fathers who wrote the Constitution, and they held the Constitutional Convention in 1787, which created our current form of government. So you can see everybody with their beautiful powdered wigs and their flamboyant suits there. The Constitutional Convention. It was held in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania from May to September 1787. So that's why we don't have to remember the month and the day, because it was written out over a long period of time. And before that, there was a thing called the Articles of Confederation. That was our original Constitution. And then we ended up switching because 12 of the 13 original states met up to write these, and many did not like it. They thought it was weak, and it made the national government way too weak. So instead of changing the Articles of Confederation, they decided to create a new governing document with a stronger national government, which is how we ended up with the Constitution. The Constitution was signed September 17th, 1787. 39 of the delegates signed the new Constitution. Again, you don't need to know the September 17th part, just the year 1787. Constitutional amendments. An amendment is a change or an addition to the Constitution. You would need to know that. And the Constitution now has 27 amendments. The delegates knew that the laws can change as the country grows, but they did not want to make it easy to make changes to the Constitution, and they did not want it to lose its meaning. For this reason, they decided that Congress should pass amendments in only two ways: by 2/3 vote in the U.S. Senate and the House of Representatives, or by a special convention. But even if it gets passed or ratified by special convention, the amendment also has to be ratified by 2/3 of the states. So at the end, it would have to be approved by 2/3 of the states. The Federalist Papers, 85 articles about the U.S. Constitution printed in New York newspapers while New York was deciding to support the U.S. Constitution. And these are the three members that wrote the Federalist Papers: John Madison, Alexander Hamilton, and John Jay. They were known as the plebeians. You would need to know.
Oh, I'm sorry, so Publius
It's
is not one person,
No, it's their group.
name of somebody, I swear to God. I thought that it was a person.
Yeah, no, it's their group. It's what they were called. So when you get asked,
Oh my God, so I was practicing saying that Publius was one of the
people,
people who wrote the papers.
no, that's what they're called. But plebeians,
That you make it clear.
plebeians is could be an answer though.
No? So it's like, okay, maybe somebody very important, like Marco Antonio or something like that, you know? It sounds like the Roman Imperium.
No,
Publius the Republican, yeah. I'm sorry, I was making my
okay.
This time reading our hand.
connections.
So the Federalist Papers, you only need to know one of these people: John Madison, Alexander Hamilton, or John Jay. John Jay's the easiest one. John Jay. Okay.
John Madison, he's on there.
Publishers.
Benjamin Franklin. You need to know one thing about Benjamin Franklin. He's a U.S. diplomat. He's the oldest member of the Constitutional Convention. He was the first Postmaster General of the United States. He wrote Poor Richard's Almanac, and he also started the first free libraries. So you need to learn one of these things up here about Benjamin Franklin. The Bill of Rights. The first 10 amendments of the Constitution is called the Bill of Rights. They protect the basic rights of Americans, and James Madison wrote a list of individual rights and limits on the government. The Bill of Rights focuses on individual rights. Constitution focuses on creating the system and structure of government. So some rights that would be in the Bill of Rights would be freedom of speech, the right to bear arms, freedom to petition, things like that. Or if you hear like the Fifth Amendment, when they say I plead the Fifth, that's called, never mind. This is going somewhere else with that. First Amendment rights. The First Amendment of the Constitution guarantees and protects these rights. So it would be freedom of speech, which allows an open discussion and debate on public issues. Freedom of religion. Congress may not pass a law that establishes an official religion and may not limit religious expression. So you can practice any religion or not practice a religion. Freedom of assembly, meeting, or protest. It is the right of people to meet peacefully. Freedom of press is the right to publish and disseminate information, thoughts, and opinions without restraint or censorship. Any questions about that one? No. Freedom to petition the government to change laws or acts that are not fair. Freedom of religion. Again, you can practice any religion or choose not to practice any religion. Some civic test questions. What does the Constitution do? Again, it sets up the government, it defines the government, and it protects the basic rights of Americans. So for this one, you only need to know one of them. What is the supreme law of the land? The answer to that would be the Constitution. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written, or the founding fathers wrote the Constitution. Either choice is okay for that one. The idea of self-government is in the first three words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of these writers: James Madison, Alexander Hamilton, or John Jay, and they are known as Pueblos. They're known as Pueblos. I can see why it's confusing because it's just under like another name, but that's the name of their group. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? He was a U.S. diplomat. He was the oldest member of the Constitutional Convention. He was the first Postmaster General of the United States. He wrote the Poor Richard's Almanac, and he also started the first free libraries. So one thing for this one. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution or an addition to the Constitution? So either one of these is okay. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights is the first 10 amendments of the Constitution. Bill of Rights. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, freedom of press, freedom to petition the government. So you only need to know one of these. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice any religion. How many amendments does the Constitution have? 27. The Constitution has 27 amendments. Okay, so these are some things not to get confused with between the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence. On the Declaration of Independence side, what are the rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And on the other side of it, in the Constitution, what is one right from the First Amendment? You can say freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of press, freedom to petition the government, whichever one is the easiest from there. On this side, on the Declaration side, when was the Declaration of Independence adopted? That is when you say July 4th, 1776. 1776 for the Declaration of Independence. But when you go on the Constitution side, That's when you say 1787. You don't have to put the month or the day in there. And then back on the declaration side, what did the direct Declaration of Independence do? It said the US is free, or you can say US is free from Great Britain, or any of the other variations that you can use from that. And on this side, what does the Constitution do? It sets up the government, or you can also say it defines the government. Now we're going to read and writing section. Reading. So I'm gonna raise your hand if you want to read, and I'll call on you. You can read it out. Anybody want to read? Perla? Correct. Where does Congress meet? Maria? Who elects Congress? Who was Abraham Lincoln?
How many states are in the United States?
How many states are in the United States? What are the colors of the flag? Who lived here first? You're right. Huh? Okay. We're doing the writing section? Okay.
The last three or first three. Wait, before you erase it, does anyone want me to take pictures of this and upload it to Google Classroom at all for future reference, or are we okay? Okay, you're good to erase.
Can everybody get a piece of paper and do some writing?
So the first sentence is everybody ready? Yeah. Okay, cool.
The first sentence is, where does Congress meet? Where does Congress meet? Where does Congress meet? Where does Congress meet? Everybody okay? We're good? Next one is, who elects Congress? Who elects Congress? Who elects Congress? Who elects Congress? Let- Can you repeat for them? Who elects Congress?
It's not connected.
No,
On the charges right here.
yeah.
Do you want that right now?
You can probably take it because we're not gonna be using this anymore, right?
No.
Yeah, you can just take it. You just put it over. Huh?
Substances are active.
Okay. The third one is, who was able?
Everybody good? The next one is, what are the colors of the flag? 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 Everybody good?
Yeah.
Last one. Who lived here first? Who lived here first? Who lived here first? And if you're finished, you're gonna have a volunteer for number 1 and a volunteer for number 4, please. All right. Bring that up there. Great.
Are you doing the reading?
Yes.
Were you doing the reading sentences?
Yeah.
Oh,
Was I doing wrong? Oh, my bad.
it's okay. So what next slide's gonna be wrong then?
Oh,
Unless you wanna do this as well, for extra practice.
or we can want us to start the truth log screen.
Yeah, it's 6:41, so it'll be good time. I forgot to add the last slide with our info and what we're covering next class.
I can write mine up.
Can somebody write number 2 for me, please?
Congress.
Oh, no, just the. Can I get a volunteer for number 2, please? Last one, please, number 3. Number 3. Abraham Lincoln's name is a tough one to spell. Took me to about high school to learn how to spell Abraham Lincoln, right?
Yeah, I feel that.
Not even joking. I don't know why, his name was just ridiculous.
It's not common, I guess.
Did we correct you guys?
Congress is with capital C, right?
No.
Here is with capital C.
I think it would be capital, because it's a noun, right? A noun, so it would be capital.
Yeah.
But lowercase c will also be fine too.
You would still pass if you put lower.
Who let's go with this question mark? Or who was the question? And then number 5 too. One of the.
Everything else is fine?
Question.
So now we're gonna do, true or false, with, which side did you do?
Huh?
Which side was true and false? I don't wanna like change.
You can pick it, it doesn't, you could do that true, I think.
This side would be true, and then this side would be false. If you guys wanna stand up for me, please? Thank you.
You can be clear about being. And not saying the answer.
Oh, yeah, do not say the answer out loud. We don't wanna, influence anybody's decisions, so
True, false.
true, false.
Okay. True, false.
So your left is true and your right is false.
Should be the opposite.
Yes, sure.
Yeah.
You can change it.
Always right.
Yeah,
True is always right.
fine, right, your right is true, your left is.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, we can do it like that. All right. The Declaration of Independence was written in 1787.
The declaration.
Declaration of Independence was written in 1787.
False. False. False.
I don't know, you guys pick, what do you guys think of this? Yeah, this side is false, this side is true, so you go to the other side of the room.
Yep.
Yeah,
Please refrain
go to
from
your-
saying
go to-
answers out loud. Don't say answers out loud. Let's let people make their own choices before you say the answers out loud.
False.
It's false. What was written in 1787?
The Constitution.
Constitution was written in 1787. Citizens have to be 18 and older to vote. True, citizens have to be 18 or older to vote. There are 200 US senators. Mhm. False. There are 100 US senators. There are 100 US senators. Kamala Harris is the president of the United States now. False. She's the vice president. Springville is the capital of your state now.
No.
Springville is the capital.
Springville.
Let's refrain from saying the answers out loud, everyone. I know it's really
You guys-
exciting.
You guys think it's true? Okay, yes, Springfield is the capital of our
full?
state now.
Okay, just making sure.
We have a communist economic system in the United States.
False.
We got communist system in the United States, economic system. What do you guys think? No, not allowed, go to the side of the room that you think it is. We have a communist,
No.
no,
We have capitalism.
we have
Market
capital.
economy.
Mhm,
We are against communism.
we are. George Washington was our first president. The national anthem is the Star Spangled Banner.
Banger or band?
Banger.
Bangers.
Spars. What is our US national anthem?
Stars Spangled Banner.
Correct. The US flag has 50 stripes.
Stars.
No, you have 50. I said 50 stripes. So we have 50 stars. How many stripes?
13 stripes, 15 stars.
Let's- The color of our flag is white, red, and blue.
Red, white, number one, rest, red, black, you say false, because you said that the order is very important.
It's very important. The correct order is red, white, and blue.
But I don't know the order of the factors, it doesn't alter the.
I don't know why they do it. They're just, America's just very patriotic. Actually, red, white, and blue. So red, white, and blue, do not get them mixed up. April 16th is the last day you can send in your federal income tax form. False, what's the correct date? Good.
Unless there is a leap year, which is gonna be April 16th.
Correct. Mike Johnson is the Chief Justice of the United States now.
No, it's John Roberts.
John Margaret, who is Mike Johnson?
The new Nancy Pelosi,
Yeah, Speaker of the House.
Speaker of the House.
Mike Johnson is the Speaker of the House. The Civil Rights Movement tried to end racial discrimination.
Right.
Correct. Thank you.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Everybody can sit down.
Thank you.
I'm gonna write my information up on the board. I'm gonna write my email and number, so if you do not, also please use Jenna, she's a great source. I mean, use her, that's what she's here for. I'm gonna write my email and number on the board, so if anybody needs to come in early before class, if you don't want to schedule with Jenna, come in early before class, I can also help with one-on-one. Please text me though, if you do, because I might not answer the phone if I don't recognize the number. So if you do text. And then.
Mohammed.
Mohammed.
Mohammed or Mohammed?
Mohammed.
Mohammed.
Mohammed. Yes.
Sure.
I don't.
You want me to just say it?
Yeah.
224 523 0341.
0341.
Yep. And I also prefer texting if anyone has any questions, but I will try my best to get back to you if you call me.
That's Roger.
What is that?
ROVRIGEN. Easy.
Yep.
Where are you from?
Well, I was born here. My mom's from Acuña, Mexico, and my dad's from Quito, Ecuador. Hmm? Blonde.
With green eyes and blue eyes.
I have hazel and greenish eyes, yeah. My dad has family.
But I don't got German blood. I thought you got German blood.
I don't think I do. It's really crazy though, if you do like one of those tests, that's how
I
you,
did that. I'm everything but Chinese.
really?
Yeah.
One last thing, if your name doesn't have like a black mark over it, can you please see me or Amy after class? Just come check it out before you head out. You have anything that comes to me.
Just next week, we're gonna be talking about geography. I didn't get a slide this time. So just be ready to be talking about the states and, any important landmarks as well.
Mariana Islands.
Well, thank you for coming, everyone. All right, any questions here on Zoom before we end it?
Oh, I'm here.
Oh, you gotta do a free test. Have you done a free test yet?
Okay,
Yeah, I gotta run through it. I mean.
No, thank you, Amy.
You'll be fine.
okay.
We just need it for our box.
All right, well, thank you so much for
Okay.
being here. Let me know if you have any questions for me, okay?
All right, thank you.
Oh my God, I'm nervous.
Okay,
It's not.
thank
it's
you.
not
Have a
in-
good rest of your day.
Thank you, you too, bye.